Bit by bit, I'm gonna get my bricks out in the sticks. Bit by bit, I'm gonna build my house in the wildest thickets. I'm gonna get away from all those miles and my shit. I'm gonna say goodbye to all the la-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. I'm getting on a mountain, away from the people on the ground, and some cop sticking in my wagon. One by one, I'm gonna get my properties all bundled up to the branch of a poplar tree and saunter up with a buck and a wildebeest. We're getting lost, getting lost, getting lost. I'm getting on a mountain, away from the people on the ground, and some cop sticking in my wagon. Chop, chop, we're gonna build a cabin up top on a pretty little mountain. Fuck off all you people on the ground, yeah. No, I won't bring too much of anything. Maybe a little slicker for the rain. Maybe just a good book and a heart to break. I'll make a mistress of a little Wiccan thing. Bit by bit, I'm gonna get my bricks out in the sticks. Bit by bit, I'm gonna build my house in the wildest thickets. I'm gonna get away from all those miles and my shit. I'm gonna say goodbye to all the la-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. I'm getting on a mountain, away from the people on the ground, and some cop sticking in my wagon. Chop, chop, we're gonna build a cabin up top on a pretty little mountain. Fuck off all you people on the ground, yeah.
Ah, there it is. Hi, hello, hi chat, hello chat. Hello, good afternoon. How we doing? How we doing? How's the gaming? How's everyone doing today? Just setting some things up. Hi, hello. Bolt, what? Bolt, isn't it like really late for you or something? Shouldn't you be asleep? Hi chat, hello, hi chat, hello, hi. Midnight? Yeah. Let's see. So today I've put my like computer in my room that has AC just to try and see if like that can help with like my computer getting warm just a little bit. So you guys might hear my AC whirring in the background every now and then. I'm also being a bit quieter because I don't think my neighbors can hear me. However, the walls and the windows are quite thin. During the holiday, I almost never sleep 5 hours. Jeez. That's rough. Why is that? Oh, hi Chaos. What's up? I rot in bed my phone till I fall asleep. That's bad for you, Bolt. That's very bad for you. Anyway. Yeah, but anyway. So chat, I started a little bit of a building thing. I saw a picture of like Tibetan temples in the mountains. So I decided I'm gonna build a mountain. So I built a mountain. It's a really big mountain. So I'm gonna like try and do like a structure in like the front here, and then as it goes inwards, like kind of, I'm thinking maybe like a village or something, like along the inner cavern here. This entire place was made with Axiom and stuff. And yeah, as you can see, here's like, you can't really see just how big it is because of the render distance, but it's a big mountain. It's pretty yeah. Yeah. Very. Yeah, so today it's just gonna be mostly like chill building, hanging out, talking to chat. Got it. Yeah. Okay, all good. All good, don't worry. We can't. Oh, wait, you can't? Fuck. Which. Did I turn the wrong thing on? God damn it. Oh, there he is. I forgot.
Hello?
Which thing did I turn on? There he is.
Oh, no, I can hear myself. Now I can say stuff. Scuffed Cadius shaking my head. Can hear Chaos now. Hi, guys. Hi. Talking about Arcadia, you know,
Arcadia.
I was watching a few bits of the Verdantia stream from the perspective of. Give me 1 second, I'm really bad with names.
Yeah.
I'm actually really bad. From how the fuck do you even say that name?
What's the name?
I wanted to go off Twitch like username, but then I realized that it's actually too difficult for me to say it out. To say it.
Type it for
In
me.
the sense of. Give me 1 second. Let me just look for the character name. One
Go to
second.
go to the history of your browser and you can see it.
Okay. No, because I already found like the Twitch name, but I think I'm going to struggle pronouncing it. So Faye Avium. Avum?
Faye
Avium?
Avum.
Avum, okay. Yeah, I was watching.
Or you mean Fia?
Was it?
Hang on.
Yeah, I was watching Fia. Thank you, Fia. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Fia.
Fia Avum.
Yeah, Fia Avum. Fia B is a Twitch name. Fia. B. Oh, I hate it when. Oh, I'm really nitpicky because I hate it when words don't really. When you write the word, it doesn't spell it out how you say it. I hate it.
You mean things that aren't phonetically consistent?
Yes, I hate that.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, so I was watching Beerboos stream.
B.
Beerbee's stream, and well, also during work, so I didn't catch a lot, especially the speech. But from what I've been hearing afterwards, and from what they've been mentioning, yeah, it's okay. How I expect that name to be pronounced. I guess to E or to BS that is English phonetics. That's crazy. But from what I've heard, apparently there were actually a lot of members of the Atlas military at this speech.
Yeah, there was at least like one visible Atlas military member.
Hmm.
And, like, note that the the events of like the Verdantia stream are 2 years before like the series like proper timeline. So this is 2 years ago. We're seeing some shit happen. One Caspar and a number of Atlaean Guard NPCs. Yeah, roughly that.
Okay, so
So Atlas Guard.
that would what I believe is that behind all of that is just Atlas expanding per their like power dynamic
Yeah, it's
more
like
further into
Yeah, it's like the first part of like
Verdantia.
expansion and stuff.
Exactly. And ironically, what the Soviets did in the Baltics, in Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania, before they officially annexed the 3 countries, they basically had military emplantments in it to, if I'm not wrong, protect them from the Germans.
Huh.
But
see.
since the Germans and the Soviets did a deal in the background with them splitting up all of Europe, which worked out in the end incredibly well, trust me, it kind of was just a pretense to later on annex them into the Soviet Union. Since realistically, if your country doesn't have an actual military force, like Verdantia, we so far saw only like 3 members of the Verdantian military?
That's not even military. They don't have a military. The royalty just has a royal guard.
Yeah, exactly. I count Royal Guard as military because technically speaking, it's in normal senses, the Presidential Guard, Royal Guard, like any guard of a president would have like would source these soldiers or like would get these soldiers or policemen or whatever from like specialized training and specialized recruitment. It's not like they are not soldiers. They are technically wise speaking, if they aren't for like show and tell, and if they are actually like background soldiers, or like
Trained
if they
guard.
have the background of being a soldier or a service member of any like law enforcement agency.
Yeah, like a trained guard.
Yeah, exactly. That wouldn't be much of an issue. Then you could count them as like the military force. That's basically what like. Oh, this is going to be a crazy comparison, but this is technically like the Royal Guard of Equestria in My Little Pony.
For fuck's sake, why would you say this? Why would you say this? Why would you say this on my goddamn stream? Why would you say this on my stream? Why would you say this on my stream? Why would you utter this on my stream? I should skin you alive for that alone.
Yeah. No, don't worry.
Never utter those fucking words again. Never utter those fucking words again.
Wait, did I actually say?
No, I just don't want to hear it. It's not that it's bad, it's that I don't want to fucking think about that. Nah.
Alright. So, as I said, ignoring what I just said, the Royal Guard of Verdantia would very well be able to protect the royals of Verdantia, the royalty.
Yeah.
But, as you were able to see, in said event that was happening, there was a accidental attempt of assassination.
Yeah.
I say accidental because I think it was just a regular ass citizen who accidentally fired off a rocket which went directly to the fucking princesses.
Yeah,
It's just a coincidence.
Yeah, that character in particular is like an arsonist, so that was unfortunately an accident.
Yeah, so but it really just heavily, like, it doesn't help the Verdantian situation of them not being able, at a, like, logical scale, that they would be able to even take care of their own country, because they can't. They, so far from what I'm guessing, only have the royal guards as actual military slash law enforcement, which are
Yep.
probably already like heavily, which already have issues with like personnel, budget. I don't think they have a lot of money.
Well, clearly,
Straight
well,
off the bat.
it seems that Verdantia has like a good sense of like wealth and resources. At least it
Yes,
has a
that.
lot of raw resources. So it's able
Yeah, but-
to. Thus, why it's like doing well enough in terms of like everything. But
Yeah, exactly. My
Yeah.
fault. Please continue.
no,
Sorry.
your turn.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. They could, technically speaking, again, afford a military. Not even
Yeah.
a big one. They just need specialized troops to hold off the mountainous regions of Verdantia.
Mhm.
As I showed in my very, very interesting rant that I had.
Yes, the rant where you made even military plans of exactly how you would be able to invade Verdantia as Atlas.
Or defend Verdantia.
Yep.
But the thing is, of course, Verdantia is not going to do it.
Yeah.
Because if they now start building up a military, they would technically just give Atlas the pretense of them deploying more troops in their country
Yeah.
or like on the border due to Atlas worrying that as Verdantia's direct neighbor, that might be against them.
Mm-hmm.
That's why a mobilization often just isn't that great if you make it a public one.
Yep. So, Verdantia has unfortunately put themselves in a bit of a bind by not having a military in the first place. Now, if something.
Yeah.
Now they don't have the means to make a military themselves, because otherwise that'll prompt Atlas to attack.
Exactly. Another issue is, of course, Verdantia has, from what I'm guessing so far, Verdantia has only public or political relations with Atlas currently, and Atlas is abusing that fact.
Yeah, they're gonna. It's like this is just like the start of it, and already Atlas is like pushing really hard, like with the start of like erasure of cultural symbols and cultural events.
Yes, and from what I've heard, Atlas already has gained provinces from Verdantia.
Yeah, it seems like they've already got like one province at the very least under their thumb.
Yeah, which is incredibly like. If it is the province, I'm guessing it is, which is the bordering province to Atlas.
Yeah, probably.
Atlas, if a war would break out, and if, let's say, by some magical sense, Verdantia is able to build up a military force in just a few, I don't know, year, like a few weeks, which is already unrealistic. It won't happen. But
Yeah.
even if that would be happening, what I'm guessing, it would be the neighboring province Patio. They would give the most easily defendable province away to Atlas, or like parts of the province,
Yeah.
and instead turning their advantage to Atlas's advantage and their disadvantage.
Yeah, because then they have literally an infection point.
Yeah.
Because, like, if you give up the province that literally is the access point to your nation, then any more invasions are quite easy, because that's Atlaean controlled territory.
Exactly. It's also from what I remember, Atlas has already like military installations
Oh, yeah.
in Verdantia.
Yeah.
They also have factories in Verdantia already.
Yep.
From what I'm guessing, that means
Yep.
the industrial age exists. And
There's
from
some
what
kind
I'm
of
guessing,
industrialization occurring, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, hey chat, hey chat, hey chat, hey chat. I started working on like the little OC skin because Chaos and I have like Chaos paid money for our OCs to appear. So I've been working on the skin a little bit. Who wants to see the skin? Who wants to see the little guy? Who wants to see a fucked up dog? Fucked up dog? Yeah. Hang on. Let me just get my armor off. I'll take the wings off too. Let's see. Wardrobe. Skins. Current whip of like little guy skin. I haven't done like the tail part, but like this is like the current work in progress of the skin. I'm gonna put like the character art that I've done on art fight at some point. Yeah, fucked up dog.
Fucked up dog.
Bro's face is half melted. He is not okay.
Happens. What can I say? It happens.
Hey man, chemistry's wild.
Listen, bro, that's why I always wear a mask.
Yeah. Let's see. Oop, I'll probably let me turn the cape off. Wardrobe. Yeah, it's the skin's not like completely done, so I just gotta do some other like edits. Put it to no cape. Yeah, I've just gotta finish like a few more details on like the back for like the little scarf and then like little tail and stuff. I love skinning, it's fun. Oop. Air updating. Ah well. It's fine, it's fine. You guys can see it on the screen, so that's what matters more.
It looks cool.
You can see on like the arm, it's like the Atlas like hourglass thing, just vaguely. Like a mix of like top and lower layer. Yeah. Military dog.
Atlas's biggest employer. The military.
I think that's the main employer.
No, listen. I'm going to... Here's my predictions. Who are the biggest employers in Atlas? The military. The government. The police. The military-industrial complex.
Yep.
Some fucker's farmer. And that's it.
Yep. Yeah, seems like military is like the primary like employment factor. Cause like what else are you gonna do? Atlas uses other people for the other parts of like, you know, civilization.
I mean, it makes sense. Atlas is quite literally the Prussia of Arcadia. It's not a state with a military. It's a military with a state. For Atlas, the military is like something you mentioned. When you think of Atlas, you think of the military first, and then you think of the empire as a whole.
Yeah. You guys kind of can't see it because of like the side of the head, but there are like little ears on the side.
You can show it in Essentials by like turning the skin, right?
I might work on it a little bit. It's a bit hard to see in like Blockbench, so I'm like looking at it very slowly. Yeah, probably just need to like make some more details for the back part. And then,
Yeah,
like,
maybe switch
shading.
up a bit of the colors, you know?
I mean, Atlas
Not
is
making it
Atlas
one.
is-
I mean, like adding like colors in the same color scheme.
Yeah. I'll mostly be shading with a lot of blacks and grays.
Yeah. And I'm still very interested in the industrialist, how industrialized Arcadia truly is.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like all the nation, like obviously not all the nations are equally industrial.
Yep. But I do believe, or I do find the idea very interesting because if, let's speak, I'm gonna just say it off the bat, if trains exist for Atlas, like if they have trains or railways as a whole, Atlas's military capabilities will go like tenfold
Yeah.
due to easily fixing any logistical problems, minus the expected riots in Verdantia, or like not riots but partisans in Verdantia, which I
Yeah.
do believe will happen because there is no occupation of a country which doesn't follow with a resistance movement.
Yeah.
Often it just happened that a country which itself is already like the invader has an internal resistance movement of the citizenry, which I do think at the later stages of Atlas's expansion will happen.
Yeah. They might. Some shit's gonna go wrong and it's gonna be wild.
Mhm.
Shit's gonna go wild, it's gonna be wild.
Because right now, Atlas is currently just picking on the easiest target.
Yeah.
Like, but also the target which will help them the most.
Yeah, because there's just so much raw resource to take.
Exactly. And who's going to fight back in Verdantia?
Yeah, I mean, add to
It's-
that the current situation with the rulership, it's quite weak. Let's be real here, it is quite weak.
I'm gonna be so for real. It has been mentioned that there's a king and a queen, but the princesses are doing more of a like showing more of governmental functions than the king or the queen. Like
Yeah.
alone the speeches, you would expect the king or queen of a country to do these speeches, not the heirs.
Yeah, it looks like on some level I think it is because they are trying to prepare them for, rulership, but at the same time it's like the king or queen should be doing that.
I mean, I understand preparing them, yes, but you would do it first. You prepare the citizens by doing your speech first, and then you would go. Because from what I've heard, because I wasn't able to watch it because I was at work. I was literally watching the stream at work.
Don't get in trouble.
I didn't get in trouble. Like the other dude I was working with, he also did some stuff on his phone. And who's going to complain because it was almost midnight, or like
Yeah.
it was turning like late, so
Yep.
it doesn't really matter. But from what I've heard, the second princess already has been. I can't. Yes, shit talking. Basically, shit talking. Atlas.
There's Katie and then there's Fia. Fia is the one who's
Yeah,
relatively compliant. Katie is compliant. No, Fia is compliant. Katie is anti-Atlas.
More. Yeah.
She has a spine.
But the biggest issue with, of course, having a spine is amazing. Not when you're in a government, not in that position.
Yeah.
Either
Unfortunately.
way,
Yeah, they're
either
not doing
way.
good.
yeah, either way, no matter if they support or are against Atlas's invasion or like occupation, there's nothing they can do against it.
Yep.
As much as I hate to say it,
The king and queen kind of have put the kingdom in a bind.
yes, you could put the fault entirely on the king and queen, and I would agree with that statement alone.
Yeah,
Because
because it just is the king and queen. They kind of have screwed over Verdantia by not planning for the kingdom may be screwed. Oh yeah, the kingdom is probably cooked.
no, it is screwed. It is.
Like, bro, we are gonna slowly. We might be like slowly getting ready to watch the erasure. I don't see it, but she doesn't yet. Well, not being pro a thing does not. It doesn't exactly mean too much. Just because you're not
Yeah.
for it doesn't mean.
You're
like,
against it.
Yeah, it just means that you're not stopping it. You know, it's like just because you're against something in like word doesn't mean that it doesn't erase the fact that inaction is itself action. And the fact that Fia is taking no action whatsoever means that she is compliant. She is complicit. Her lack of
Yeah,
action
she-
is complicity.
She is complicit because I only catch like the later bit of fear taking what was it, Katie?
Katie.
Katie, of taking over Katie's speech, which where I'm guessing because I wasn't there when to listen to it, but I'm guessing what basically happened was Katie just in the middle of like having the speech of talking about Atlas and Verdantia's friendship, just in the middle stopped, thought about it openly, publicly.
No, she did. All right. So what happened is,
What happened? I don't know.
all right.
Please.
So in Katie did not read the speech that was prepared for her before making it, which, girl, you gotta read your speeches before you make them. And unfortunately, because Katie didn't read the speech before making it, she starts to make the speech, and as she's reading it, slowly the horror is like dawning on her, where it's like, thank you to Atlas for their military assistance. As further payment for their help, taxes will be increased, and if you cannot pay your taxes, you will be sent to the mines to pay off your debts. Per Atlas's demands. And she freezes up because it's like, oh no, oh god, oh fuck. And, well, like, Katie ends up freezing up in the middle of giving the speech, and Fia has to, like, step in and finish the speech for her. Which, on some level, I think it may have been some kind of loyalty test to see which of the princesses was more compliant.
Katie fated it.
Yep.
But the thing is, that just opens a whole nother bucket. Because Katie didn't read the speech beforehand.
Nope.
And I do remember that Faye?
Fia.
Fia, thank you. Fia did tell her sister to read it before. To reread it. Or like to read it. To know what she's talking about.
Yeah, unfortunately, now she's gonna be in a tight situation, because between the two of them, Katie is outspoken, Fia is compliant, and this is going to have consequences as things keep escalating. Because Verdantia is going to continue to be just like the puppet state for Atlas unless something changes, but nothing's gonna change. So
Because they can't.
Yep.
They just can't. Even
Yeah.
how it doesn't matter how much we want Verdantia to do anything against them, or like against Atlas. As much as we
Is this Arcadia lore? Yep, it is.
Yeah.
We're yapping about
it
lore.
is. Yeah. As much as like Verdantia, or like as we as the viewers want Verdantia to do something against the occupation of Atlas. I shake my head, always these fucking sleepers.
Anyway, yeah.
My bad. Let me just ring the bell. Oh, ring the bell, ring the bell.
Anyway, as we were saying,
As we're saying, yeah. As much as we want Verdantia to do something against Atlas, it won't happen because Verdantia just doesn't have any capabilities of doing so, neither politically, militarily, or economically.
yeah, unfortunately now, their entire military has been turned into is just Atlas's military. And Atlas isn't gonna just let go of someone who let go of their puppet state. Because over time, it's just gonna become a puppet state. The country of Verdantia.
To be honest, what would one expect? Especially if the country is bordering and pretty much absolutist expansionist dictatorship
Yeah,
on its eastern border, and they don't even have like any defense capabilities
yeah,
except for like a small royal guard,
yeah.
which also just stay in the capital. There are probably not even in any other city.
Yeah, the
It's
Royal
just-
Guard might double as like the police force as well, so there might be a bit of an issue as that like goes on.
Yeah, I think that's the main kind of thing. I don't think crime is the issue in Verdantia, but if there is a crime, there's nobody that can actually do something against it.
Yep.
Because the Royal Guard can simply not be at every place all the time, especially if there are small amount of numbers, from what I'm guessing.
Yeah, they don't seem to have a lot of them.
Yeah. Which is why I do think Atlas will gain popularity in Verdantia, just because they have the sufficient manpower to actually police Verdantia.
Yeah.
They can gain popularity by just policing.
Yeah, by just doing... It wouldn't be completely out of the ordinary, too, if, like, Atlas started to, like, make problems
Crimes.
or noise.
Exactly, yeah.
Like, what's to stop the Atlian soldiers from causing people to get, like, angry and causing a ruckus?
What I think is going to happen, so Atlas could, like, to have, like, a pretense for Atlas military to be involved in the civilian life of the Verdantian citizen. It's just that... it's just that Atlas not initiates, but they kind of do, like, they set up an entire incident where some guy just commits some multiple crimes. And then
Yeah.
it's not the Royal Guard which stops them, it's just the Atlas military.
Yeah,
Because people will fall for this shit. They do in real life.
Yeah.
We would as well. It's the basic standard of... It's like the basic thing in propaganda. Selling your side as the side that is doing good, while the other side isn't doing anything.
Yeah.
Because in the greater end, not every Verdantian citizen is probably going to be happy with the current rule of the monarchy.
Yeah.
Especially with them being led by two princesses instead of the actual monarchs.
I wonder
gain.
if at some point Katie is going to make some sort of statement or movement, like in a public setting, and in turn, like whoever say is in charge of like the the part of Atlas that is occupying, points out like, oh, look at what your princess is doing. She is opposed to like this. Like, I wonder, like, what kind of, like, agitation could be done. Well, I think that means you gotta go to the fuck to bed, bro.
Yeah, I also think you gotta go to sleep. That's crazy. You should go to sleep, bro. I don't give a shit. Sleep is for the people who sleep. Bolt, you know, they've given me a gun, so I can use it against people here.
Be
You know what I'm
nice.
saying? Shaking my head. Shaking my head. Try me. Nah, I'm not going to.
Hang on,
Also, I
Arcadia
kind of
post
forgot.
on Twitter? What's this? Time
That's
will...
cruel.
Ah, boy.
Wait, is the Atlas stream going to happen today?
No, it's happening like 2 years ago from the... Ooh, okay, hey guys, I'm like looking at the Twitter. Ooh. Nubian, you're smiling. What the fuck did you... What the fuck?
What the fuck did you guys do?
A new... I'm watching some of the trailer. Cheering it's over. God. Oh boy. Time will give all. Oh no.
Oh, we have a set time. Okay. As recently as the Druids a new mandate. The mandate of heaven.
Oh, this was the... Oh, that was the trailer that opened up, to Verdantia's thing.
Oh, I didn't watch that.
Yeah, I was like... I was trapped in ad hell on one of the streams when it happened, so I didn't see all of it. But it's mostly about, like, Verdantia's life from the looks of it. Yep. Fascinating. Hey guys, Verdantia is so cooked. Hey guys, Verdantia is so cooked. Hey guys,
Low-key.
Verdantia is so cooked. I don't think they had their ads turned up. I think it was just unfortunately timing. 07 Verdantia, yup. Hey guys, I think Verdantia is cooked. Hey guys, I think Verdantia is cooked. Hey guys.
Guys.
Hey guys,
Listen.
Verdantia is like fucked.
Guys, can we stop dead naming Verdantia? It's the Imperial Occupational Province of Verdantia. Okay, can we get that right? My apologies, I said it wrong. The Imperial Atlas Occupation Region of Verdantia. It's
Can
Can
you
you
two
two
make...
make you-
No? How would
we don't. I am not a part of Arcadia.
Me neither. We just got funny little guys that are gonna be just funny little NPCs who just kind of wander around without like much thought. Like no thought, head empty, just little guys running around.
We are just really into politics and Arcadia.
Exactly.
Not in a healthy sense, in like, are we good? Man. But
Nick, do you know Maddie Milkberry's Twitter? Yes. Enough so.
I
Why?
had this thought earlier. No matter what they do, going against Atlas or not doing anything will lead to the same outcome. Full takeover. Yeah, exactly.
May I have it? Hang on.
This
Ah,
It's crazy that I can
Wiki.
draw examples from real life, from historic events that happen in real life, because that was basically the situation of Austria in 1938. Austria had the opportunity to either join Germany willingly through a
Yeah,
referendum,
hey,
which was
so-
already rigged,
Yeah,
or
so noob
Germany marched in. Huh?
So noob for reference, when Maddie like spells the Milkberry part of her name, there's 3 L's. I don't know why she put 3 L's in it. I just know she put 3 L's in it. Just like, girl. It's just funny. Anyway, continue, Chaos.
Okay. So basically, there's like a real life example of what of this current situation, because for Austria in the during the 1938s, it just came out of like not just, but it 4 years ago, it came out of a civil war, which led to the head of government being dead, which was already a dictator. So we all really had that going. Yippee! But then the Germany gave Austria the ultimatum: either do a referendum in Austria to see if the people want to join Germany and hence make it the wish of the people, meaning they would join Germany without any violence,
Yeah.
or get invaded by Germany. And realistically, both things would have come to the same outcome. Austria would have been occupied by Germany, or like, as everybody calls it, Anschluss by Germany.
Yep.
Because Austria just during that time, and still to this day, Austria lacks any military capabilities to beat up an enemy that is greater than them, which was Germany at that time.
I see.
It's just so Vedantia is why it isn't a dictatorship. It would still be the same outcome for Vedantia, no matter what happened.
Yeah.
They either let the civilians die and their people, or they just allow themselves to get annexed or like occupied by Atlas. Either that or
Yep.
that.
Yep.
And logically speaking, they will choose the option which saves the most Vedantian citizens, because you wouldn't normally risk, or like you wouldn't go into a war knowing you will lose it. Normally, I'm saying.
Yeah.
And since the king and queen of Vedantia or princesses are probably still somewhat educated in politics,
Yeah, as
they
they
know
would have
that
to,
for a
as they would
fact.
have to be as like the next in line for the throne. They would have to have some kind of education and that sort of thing.
Exactly, yeah. So they would just choose the option which ensures that most Vedantian citizens still live on. Why most citizens are probably going to be in discontent with the former monarchy of Vedantia, because, well, the loyalists are probably going to hate the monarchy of Vedantia, because they sold their country to Atlas, while
Yeah.
the guys who support Atlas will be pleased, but they still will hate the monarchy, because the entire situation following up to the event was just due to bad decisions done by the monarchy.
Yep.
Vedantia just made themselves dependent on Atlas's protection, which is,
Not a good idea.
yes, it is just basically not a good idea, because there's only, in current politics, there's only one nation that is actually doing that, and that's Liechtenstein with Switzerland.
Yeah.
And as we all know, Switzerland is not known to invade other countries nowadays. So,
Nowadays.
yeah. So, they are like, it makes sense for them to be chosen as like the protectors of Liechtenstein, because Liechtenstein is just small as fuck. But Vedantia isn't small. It's like pretty big. It's bigger than Incarva and Kionis combined in land mass, not in sea, but in. Well, no, actually, no. It's bigger than Kionis. Incarva is something. I think they would be. No, they aren't the same. Actually, never mind. They're just bigger than Kionis. But they just don't have a standing military. Because they just don't want one, I'm guessing. They're probably a pacifist. They're probably very pacifist in politics.
Relatively passive, yeah, they're definitely a very passive people.
Yeah. So for them to ask out of all countries, Atlas to protect them is already like the worst decision they've made.
Yeah, because it can only backfire.
Exactly, because Atlas doesn't have the same reputation as modern day Switzerland.
Yep. So unfortunately, they are probably cooked.
Most definitely.
Yeah,
Right.
and like even if they do manage to like get out of the situation, the royal family has screwed up. So
They-
even if like let's say seems very really lucky for Cronius that for it to just roll over like that, yep.
it re-
I don't think there's
They
any other
just
situation
did
for that.
over.
Yeah.
they
Like-
the Verdantian monarchy just handed over Verdantia to Kronos on a silver plate and said, "Enjoy your meal, sire." Oh man. But what I do hope is for the Dantian citizens to actually form partisan movements.
Yeah.
Not even for any not even for a good reason. I just want to. If I get back into editing, I want to make an edit with the Verdantians and having Bella Ciao in the as like the song in the background. Man, I can't wait for Atlas to peacefully occupy Verdantia.
Such a peaceful occupation it is. It's so peaceful. Everything is so great. Hey guys, join the Atlas Empire today. There's totally nothing wrong here.
We didn't commit multiple genocides
No,
in a specific
no.
country.
no, we're not. There hasn't been that kind of escalation yet, buddy.
My apologies. My legal team has advised me to not make that statement again.
Your legal team. Yet. God.
But instead, they've advised me to say one word. They haven't done it yet.
No, high crimes have been committed by the Atlas Empire within the walls of Verdantia, or on Verdantian land yet.
Just ignore the first that we are burning down to build a factory there.
There hasn't been any yet. Like, I don't think there's been all that much in terms of that yet.
No, I think it's going to be planned. Like, remember that one...
Some
Remember
shit's
the
gonna
stream where
happen.
they showed the buildings? Remember that stream?
Yes.
That already told a story of itself.
Yeah, the factory.
An Atlas factory being built on Verdantian soil is already bad enough. But
Yeah.
it also being in a forest area, which was probably a Verdantian a forest which wasn't planned to be destroyed, just so a factory of a foreign country can be there.
There's a factory, yeah. During
Yep.
Concha's tour stream, we see that there's a factory from Atlas already in Verdantia, which is probably
Including
gonna come up during the next time there's like the Verdantia stream comes up, since the stream today was 2 years in the past. So 2 years before the modern time.
What I think the factory is for is probably just making more armor, weapons, and stuff like that for the Atlas military.
Yeah, it's probably like an iron or steel refinery.
Most likely, yeah. Hence, I'm saying they're probably going to burn down more forests
Oh yeah,
because they want more trees.
they want more land.
Yeah, they don't want to risk destroying Atlas's own countryside, probably.
Yeah.
So instead, they're doing it in Verdantia because
Yep.
Verdantia already rode over.
Mhm.
Who's going to stop them?
Yep, Verdanti is cooked, man. Hey chat, Verdanti is so over. Hey guys, Verdanti is so over. Oh, it's gonna be real sad.
It's so nice having my predictions be correct. No, I just need one country to support Verdantia's independence, and then we're good.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, it's gonna be real interesting to see how this, like, pans out, because already, like, we are probably gonna see some major escalation stuff.
Most definitely, like, it's not even like if, it's more the question of when. Like, how, why, and if don't matter anymore with any incidents, including the Atlas military in Verdantia. It's just when. And I'm going to predict it's going to be very early on. Most
Yeah.
likely in the Atlas stream, it's probably going to mention Verdantia.
Yeah, probably.
Because that's like top politics, probably in
Yep.
the Atlas. Just imagine the success or like the propaganda you can make out of it. Emperor Kronos successfully gambits to ensure Atlas influence over Verdantia, to ensure that Verdantia security will still keep on going forward.
Yep.
And since Atlas doesn't have free speech,
At
who
least
could have thought?
I think they do have, like, I don't know. We haven't seen it yet, and we'd probably have to look at the wiki.
Yeah, no, I
Hey,
remember the wiki
Nubian.
mentioning.
If the antibiotics aren't too bad, what's the situation on propaganda and stuff in Atlas again?
From what I remember the last time I looked,
You have free speech as long as it
speech.
agrees with Cronus. Don't remember the real answer, but approximately it's fine as long as you agree with Cronus.
We're just in free speech. It's literally controlled media. Atlas is probably censoring everything that isn't supporting Cronus' actions. So basically, it's just your average dictatorship media.
Yep. Yep. Pretty much.
Free media, my ass. Free? Never heard of it. The only free thing is that I can use it as toilet paper.
Christ.
Actually, that's it. Yeah, you can't criticize the government, but you can speak freely outside that. The thing is, that's basically the main thing about freedom of speech. You can criticize the government.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
So freedom of speech doesn't exist in Atlas. Yeah. Dude, Atlas is literally just a dictatorship. Like, there's nothing else I can say.
Yep.
They're literally doing tutorial how to be a fascist state 101.
Yeah.
Brought to you by your guide. I don't fucking know.
This has been a explanation on history and government with Chaos, hosted by Nick. Yeah,
Hi.
yeah, when we got the Atlas doc, we looked and got, oh god, Saturn's reinvented fascism.
Nubian, can I be fully honest with you? The thing is, what Saturn just did was open up a history book. Look at the specific years from 1933 to 1968, whenever the Spanish fascist state ended. he looked at that history and was like, yeah, we're going to copy that shit because Atlas has so many. I hate to say it, I mentioned it so many times, but Atlas has so many resemblance to the Soviet Union, fascist Italy, Nazi Germany. I hate it because I see it all the time. Literally everything I hate. The only thing they didn't do yet is a genocide. And the worst thing is, I can predict there is going to be one.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh god! It's actually. I feel.
Frankish.
Frankos is the most. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, yeah, it's kind of like a Franco. Yeah, the Franco Spain. Yeah, I get what you mean. But the thing is, that was also loosely based on fascism.
Christ.
And
Hey guys, why was Saturn put in charge of this?
Saturn literally just. Yeah, the dictator of Spain. Yeah, Francisco Franco. This Nubian. All I can say, I have not 5,000 hours. How many hours do I have? Different flavor of fascism. Exactly. It's like I have 2,500 hours in a game which simulates which simplifies historical events and politics. But but with this amount of hours I have, and with me actually, yes, I'm a Hearts-Rhyme 4 player. Thank you very much. But my favorite mod is the Equestrian War mod. I do have to mention that. But I still play a bit though for like normal game. But it's like as a whole thing. What Atlas is just doing is basically just following the following the kind of events of what what fascist Italy did. I'm not going to say the other country because then I would get more. Then I think Nick would have to put me on mute because of that.
Yeah,
But
please, let's not mention the things too much. Just I don't know how sensitive Twitch is about that kind of thing.
Exactly. So
I don't know how
instead, I was
sensitive
just-
Twitch is. I don't know how sensitive YouTube is about that. And I have to VOD this. Guys, I need these to be, like, VODable. I can't just have them, like, get censored, man.
Yeah.
Don't make
But-
me have to go take this into the editing room. Don't make me have to take my VODs to the fucking editing
So-
room.
I'm sorry, Nick. I'm sorry. But yeah, true, Nubian. The resemblance of Italy is quite literally surreal. However you say it in English. I
Surreal.
just know the term surreal. Surreal. Thank you. It's like the resemblance. Many actions of fascist Italy just are Atlas, but Atlas is succeeding in them. Like they don't have the incompetence struggle at its general staff or like at its leadership, or the general issues with the entire doctrine of military warfare, which was for Italy.
Does
They-
that make Verdantia Ethiopia?
No, it doesn't, because Ethiopia fought back and caused casualties to Italian soldiers. Why not many? They still had to fight. I think the thing is, here's where I go back to the specific other country. Verdantia just fully rolled down and said, no, but the French fought back. You could argue about Denmark, of course, because they capitulated in
the French
6 hours.
will fight over the smallest things. The French
Yes.
the French will not give a fuck. The French will riot if you fuck with them. The French scare me. Like French people scare me, bro. French people
They
kind
are
of scare
scary.
me.
The thing is, the only reason why the French military failed in the Second World War was basically because of because of them using like ages old doctrines. their tanks, you have to imagine, their tanks, modern vehicles, used fucking flags to signal to other tanks what they're going to do.
Ah. Yeah, that'll do
They
it.
they didn't have radios. They used fucking messengers on bicycles or motorcyclists.
Ah. Yeah, that'll make it quite easy to get a little bit bonked.
Because as on a one-on-one battle, the not just that, they built a national through Belgium, but Belgium wouldn't let them starve it for fear of being invaded by Germany if French troops were there. Yeah, the thing is, French troops had, honestly, the better equipment and the better assortment of, weaponry
The fuck is that sound?
in the early times of World War II. Because there's like a battle where one French tank was able to destroy 80 vehicles of one armored convoy. The only reason why this happened was just because of the entire failure of French miscommunications. But a singular French soldier would win the singular French soldier would have been capable of winning the war.
Yeah, the French scare
Also,
me. For good reason. I fear, look, hey man, I know we all make fun of the French a little bit, but hey guys, they have guillotines. Guys, they have guillotines. Let's not.
yeah, the thing is, a lot of people make fun of the French, but the French, historically speaking, are one of the countries that won the most battles.
Yeah.
They have the highest track record in wars, especially in modern day. They succeeded in their operation in Mali, in multiple African countries. It's like that track record of being a military power is good so far.
Yeah.
Because they actually have something. The French historically were very good at war, but they absolutely threw in 30 seconds, so people mocked them for it. Yeah, I always say it. Also, to go back to Denmark, also Verdantia wouldn't be Denmark because Denmark actually resisted against Germany because ironically the Danish army fought the Germans for a bit more because they didn't find but that doesn't count. Yeah, but still, they didn't even know that the Danish government surrendered to Germany. There was a delay on that notification, which just shows the Danish army would have fought for a longer time. Would they have won? No, absolutely not. Would they have still fought? Yeah, they still fought. Not successfully, of course, because the German army was more modern than the Danish one. But they still would have fought. Which Verdantia can't. Verdantia is more like Austria in that case, because they just rolled over.
Yeah, this also is like an era that doesn't quite have guns yet, so they're still running on pretty basic tech.
Yeah. So the thing is, magic exists, but I don't think in battles where a lot of soldiers are involved, it doesn't make a difference.
Yeah, the only thing that Verdantia has that might give it an edge would hypothetically be that they have magic. They use magic. Honestly, wouldn't be surprised if Hakkon had a single gun or something, maybe. But I mean, Hakkon has big axe. Hakkon has big axe.
Also,
what do you do against big axe?
They don't seem like a warmongering nation.
Yeah, no, I think that Hakkon is currently in a bit of an issue where they're currently in a very passive state, because their leader is so passive right now. Hakkon is not going to get involved unless they are really forced to, because their leader is kind of pathetic. at least from what we've seen in the trailer, Tyler's character is kind of pathetic, kind of a wet cat.
Yeah, what I think would happen if Hakon, or like if somebody would make a gun, I don't think the country of origin where the person stemmed from would be most interested in it. I think
Hanging out in someone's lab, you say?
I think
done.
the first country who would be like interested in that technology would be Atlas.
Oh yeah.
If they can make the military be able to fight at a longer range distance, be
With
able
less
to
training.
with
'Cause it
less
takes-
training as well.
Because it takes a lot less training to use a gun. You just need to make sure someone is disciplined and doesn't, point it at people.
Yeah, like especially for musketeers, because that's what probably the singular gun would be. Might not be interesting guns because they have weird ego things going on, it seems.
Maybe.
That's the big thing. If I didn't account for the big ego thing, but I do think they would just lie about it. 100%. They would make like a false propaganda statement.
I mean,
I'm
actually, what you could do in that case is that, to the world outside, you make, false propaganda that Atlas never uses guns, only, the weak use that kind of firearms. Cultural opposition to firearms, the same way they have cultural opposition to gods and implicitly magic. Yeah, no Atlians have magic.
Yeah, I found that out as well. Because they don't worship any gods.
Well, that too. The thing is, we don't know. Hey, noob, can you answer this? Does magic ability come explicitly from worship of gods?
I remember Kanchi mentioning it in one of the streams.
Well, we just know that Atlas doesn't use magic. That doesn't mean that people don't intrinsically have magic. Like, if magic comes from gods and worship of gods, that's one thing. If it's that Atlas doesn't tend to have magic, that's different. I don't know if it's from worship of gods, but it's incredibly closely tied to the gods. It's on the magic page of the wiki, so I can say that. Okay. Yeah,
Alright.
So, it sounds like magic exists in the world, and anyone can use it, so Atlas is just opting out.
Yeah.
Inkaratha and Verdante would have distinct spell lists because they worship death and the other life gods. Okay. So there are perks to worshipping, but it is not a requirement.
It's not a requirement. You don't need to fully subscribe to the to the stream platform, but it would be heavily advised to not gain any ads. It would be heavily it would be heavily in your favor to worship a god, but you don't need to, except if you want to have magic.
Some extra power. Hakon has
Has
unique
unique
magic
magic.
tech system that doesn't rely on godly powers. Yeah, so magic does not explicitly come from prayer.
I think it's more like a case of sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
Well, it sounds like specific types of magic come from prayer,
Yeah,
but
that.
not all of them.
Yeah, exactly. Not exactly what you meant. Like some types need like god's worship, from what I'm guessing, but other types just don't. They literally just don't. You just need to be like in the in the magic high school.
Oh my god, magical high school.
Oh my god.
I think Verdante
Does-
is gonna lose its culture, some of its culture, because its culture has so much magic, and it's gonna get crushed.
I mean, it already has been mentioned, like
Yep.
in
Yeah.
the stream. It already has been said. Oh yeah, the director, he is going to be changed to somebody
Headmaster.
the headmaster, yeah, the headmaster is going to be changed to somebody who seems fit to run the school in Atlas picture, which just means no magic or like less magic. I guess is that magic is currently godly and Haken had found a way to tap into sort of latent magic permeating the world rather than through directly godly connections. I mean, it's possible. Yeah.
Yeah. Here's the build so far. So far we've got like big structure in the mountains. Pretty cool so far.
Looks cool. Man. I can't wait. I'm gonna be real. I was right with the countries that will most likely interest me. Because so far, Verdantia has been like very interesting for me. I watched the Harkon and what was it? The Harkon and Incarva streams, and I didn't really find it that interesting.
See, I think Atlas wants auxiliaries from Verdanti, having other people do magic alongside them and then condemning them for it is pretty in line for that type of government. Yeah, that would make sense. Because that way you've just got, like, puppet people who do the dirty, what you would consider dirty work on your behalf.
Guys, can we stop making connections to in real life historical events, especially in World War II? Please, can we not make peanut battalions? Can we not make magical peanut battalions? Please, certain. I'm going to fucking kill you if that is what's going to happen. If I swear to God, if I hear, oh yeah, this is the magical peanut battalion from Verdantia, I'm going to shoot myself. Even worse, if they're going to mention, oh yeah, this is our Atlas Commissar to ensure that we follow in line with whatever the Emperor of Atlas tells us. If that's going to happen, I'm actually going to fucking jump off my hose.
Hey, what did you just, like, what are you saying, what, battalion?
Peanut battalions. Battalions are basically like a...
Can you type that out for me? Because your accent's like making, I can't tell if you're saying B or P.
P. Wait. Here, that one. Yes, prisoner battalions, prisoner units. It's a concept which has been heavily used in
penal.
Yeah,
I genuinely cannot tell when you're saying you're using a B or a P. Your accent like switches them out for me.
Yeah, I mean it happens. The thing is, in German, it's called Strafbataillon, so it's like. There's no... It's the same meaning, but it sounds entirely different.
Yeah.
But to go back, I hate the fact that Nubian just said it because it reminds me of peanut battalions from World War II.
See?
What I think is going to happen is most magicians or like wizards or whatever, or most people who can do magic in Atlas, who are actually like who can do combat stuff with their magic, because that you can't to change them and most people won't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what I think is going to happen, they're going to get imprisoned and then, of course, in good faith, Emperor Cronus is going to grant them freedom if they do their service in the name of the Atlas Imperium. By letting them serve in a penal battalion. That's basically what the Soviet Union and the Germans did in World War II.
Yeah.
They had dedicated units who got all the shit work. Like...
Yeah.
You have to dig a minefield? Penal battalion.
Christ.
Even worse, you have to dig a minefield in a swamp? Hello, Peanut Battalion.
Oh, Christ almighty.
What? You have
Oh,
to defend
Verdantia.
yourself? You have to
Verdan-
defend yourself against a fucking tank army?
Hey guys, Verdantia is so fucked. Hey guys, Verdantia is so fucked. Verdantia is so cooked. Hey guys, I
Hello, Peanut Battalion. Here, have this
Oh,
gun,
no.
which doesn't work.
think... No! Oh no! Running
You
low on...
don't have. You don't have any sandbags. Congratulations, the Peanut Battalion has been
Okay. New topic. We're getting too dark for my stream. Look, I will talk about body horror at length and the trans experience, but let's not get too real here. Not right
My
now.
apology.
All good, don't worry. Noob, have you drank any water today? Just checking.
But yeah, no, I do think Atlas is like. They are like. They're definitely. The worst thing is, everything I said, I do think to some certainty Atlas is going to do it.
Yeah.
I'm still super dehydrated, lol. Oh. Yikes. Listen, all I'm going to predict, Atlas is going to be like the most, like every evil country from World War II. That's my prediction. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Gonna be fascinating to watch all this go down.
Yeah, I can't wait for Arcadia discussion to be overused by me.
Oh god.
So far, I didn't use it yet. I'm giving it one day until I'm going to destroy everybody in it. I think the worst thing is that Saturn can read it. If Siba like mentioned it, so just imagine I compare Saturn.
No,
Or
okay.
not Saturn. I compare
Alright,
Atlas.
No. You know what? We're
To
gonna
fashion-
drop this now. We're gonna drop this like a hot potato, and we're gonna change the topic.
Anyways,
gonna-
I think trains would be really cool in
Trains would
Arcadia.
be so nice. I love trains. We should have more train systems. I love train systems. I've never been on a train.
I've been on a train so many times and they are amazing.
I'm
They
American.
get shit on for no reason.
Yeah, here in the States we don't have a lot of trains, and also, unfortunately our rail system is very old. So every now and then it starts to break down. Like a while ago there was a train collision in Ohio. And just God knows how many gallons of super toxic chemical got released from it. It was bad. The air quality was apparently just absolute dog shit for like a while.
Don't worry, guys. When the government tells you nothing happened, trust them. Nothing happened. Wink, wink. Ah, man. But yeah, no, I think, generally speaking, public transportation in the US, we don't talk about it.
Yep.
Because the main thing I always remember is like people comparing the US to like comparing the size of the US to like the size of Europe and saying, oh yeah, like Texas is bigger than most countries in Europe. And then the question is, if we're the same size, how the fuck do we have a more functional train system than the strongest economy on the world?
Yep.
Oh. It doesn't make any sense.
Nope.
I think we're drifting off into real life politics, so I'm going to switch back to
Yeah.
So-
Hey, all right, Chad. What should we yap about now? What else can we talk about?
please give me a topic. I have no idea what to say. Please.
I've got so many things to do. I have like 50 tabs on and struggling to find anything. What are you trying to find, noob?
What I'm trying to find? I'm trying to find any historical facts that can base anything. God, with this. Man.
Answering VOD archive tabs? Oh, I see, I see.
So,
Have, noob, how many people have, like, of the cast, how many of them actually have a VOD channel? How much
better question,
work?
how many voted?
YouTube upload, VOD archive, 2 spreadsheets, the stream, the wiki occasionally? I see, I see.
Wait. Let me just see if there's anything on the wiki. The thing is, I can't find the wiki any. Oh, I found the wiki. Man, I'm good. Atlas. The dictatorship of Atlas. Eastern portion. There can go. Ordering the monarchy of Atlantia. Blah 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 blah. Don't think it updated. How to suppress, but speech is otherwise significant content. Economy. That's not a certification of health within the jurisdiction of the nation. But there's a noticeable divide between the ruling class,
Hey,
those
Bolt.
uplifted by the emperor.
Hi, Bolt. How you doing,
Hi,
Bolt?
Uplifted by the emperor and the rest. Gold
Hey,
coinage
Bolt. How you
is
doing,
present
buddy?
within the nation as an official currency, but common transactions between people often include bartering. They involve channels. Aragon do streams, so
Let's see, 18 cast members have dedicated VOD channels, Aragon, dual streams, so +1 free there because of YouTube's auto archiving. One of those people is a god, one isn't planning on streaming, so 17 total. Not sure how many if consist. Cersei is probably gonna end up making a VOD channel, so once she gets that one up, you can probably add her to the list.
but be fully prepared.
Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of a not insignificant a number of people don't archive their VODs. You know, like Saturn.
Who are we talking about?
You know, one of the primary leaders of the nations.
One of the main antagonists of the story, you know. Expect V to be consistent. Expect not to be. Don't know if Boba plans on archiving or not. Not sure with XP either. I can already see. We expect Saturn to fully do nothing with wards.
Yeah, Concha. So Concha's VODing is very inconsistent. Like, he does have a VOD channel and he does put his VODs there, but he forgets quite a few VODs. One of the VODs he forgot relatively recently was Session 7 of his D&D campaign. Like, the only reason that VOD isn't lost to time, lost to media, is because of Teagues. Like, Teagues is one of the most, like, consistent and steady hands in the community. Pond has updated official archive for the first episode. Seems may not be consistent. Yeah. Yeah, it would be nice if, like, they all just uploaded all the VODs that had to do with lore to, like, one channel, but unfortunately, that does not seem like it's gonna happen. It would hit the upload limit really fucking fast and almost constantly.
It isn't a detective.
Considered a shared channel, but opted not to be? Really? So what's
Mean
the
it-
plan for, like, the archiving system then?
Probably making dedicated channels to set a cast member who doesn't have a VODs channel. Probably, I don't know. Shit, I'm not helping. I'm not even doing that.
Like, look, I am very good at, like, VODing my, like, archiving my VODs. I've had a VOD channel for a while, and, like, the only streams I haven't done was when I was, like, very, very, very early when I started streaming, and, like, didn't have half of a setup, not even, like, a decent, not even, like, a microphone, stuttery as shit, baby's first stream. Then my first streams were, like, at the very, very tail end of 2024.
We have individual archivist accounts and are uploading as unlisted. Probably make some playlists and all the videos can be accessed via the spreadsheet. So, damn, it's kinda like what I said, but not really. It's
Yeah, the
like
VOD team
its
has-
own thing entirely. Damn.
Yeah, the VOD teams had to, like, do a lot of thinking, and unfortunately, when it comes to VODs, you cannot rely solely on, like, there are some things that they've learned that they can't rely solely on. Like, for example, if someone decides to say leave and they just clear their VODs, there's not much they can do about that. Noob, who was it again?
Which
who,
person
like,
would do
Noob,
that?
Who was it again who, like, erased all of the VODs after they left Showtime or whatever? Ivory, yep. Yeah, she streamed only on YouTube, and when she left she deleted all her VODs long after leaving though. Ah. Yeah. Yeah.
So then it wouldn't be much of an issue because she deleted it a long.
It's like 8 months to a year later. Ah.
Then I think that's totally fine.
Oh yeah.
Ah, okay. White Pine.
Hey guys, stream White Pine. I don't
Hey
have a
guys,
White
in
Pine.
today's
I don't have a White Pine button.
White Pine.
I know I probably should try to catch up on White Pine, but it's just not. Yeah, that's all my commands.
Yo, can we add a can we add a Wi-Fi command?
I can probably do that later.
With just an update on what episode Nick is currently on.
I haven't watched it in so long. I think the last time I watched it was like episode 2. And like,
Oh brother, you have missed so much.
I know, but I'm not like, I'm just not super interested in it.
That's fine. Add command. Wait, let me test that out.
I might have something set so like things can't be added yet. I don't think Streamlabs is gonna let you. But like, I know White Pine is super interesting, but it's not the flavor of like story that I tend to like watch. Like, you know, like a period drama kind of thing. I'll add a dedicated White Pine button later.
Give your moderators more rights, trust us, we're professionals.
No, you guys have enough power. You guys all have
Ignore the
guns.
fact that I carpet bombed the entire chat one time ago. On the first day.
What? I don't even remember that.
Don't worry about it, nothing happened.
You say that, but I know that's a lie.
Nothing happened? Bro, what? Do you think I'm the United States government during
I definitely do not
Vietnam?
edit Saturn's page to call him bitchless. I can be trusted. Yeah, we're gonna see just what happens as you have told people about that bit. Surely nothing is going to come of it. Yep. So there's a non-zero chance that on stream, at some point, Emperor Cronus of Atlas is gonna be called bitchless, and it's gonna catch on, and god, that's gonna be both funny and and Saturn might come for my head. But it'll have to get me first.
Nubian, I have a question, okay? I have a question.
Probably by Athos? Probably.
Listen, Nubian, I have a question. If you do notes, can you just add a note on Cronus's wiki page where it does mention that I came up with the entire bit of Cronus being
We'll
bitchless?
see how it. We'll see
Thank
what
you very
happens.
much.
We'll see what happens.
Listen, if it goes big, I want the credit.
You
yeah,
want to be known
because-
for being the guy who started this problem in the circles.
Exactly, I want to be known as the first Atlas
It might go
hater.
in the trivia section.
Let's go. I take everything. I'm good. Because I do think it's funny as fuck to be the first Cronus hater with Nick before the server even started.
Hey, look, I'm not a hater. I'm just fascinated by like the story. I don't consider myself like a hater.
Oh, I am a hater. That's mostly because of my own ideas and ideology. I don't like dictators. I would rather have a shitty government.
Back before he was even called Cronus? Okay, wait, what was the name before it was settled on Cronus?
Okay. Star. What was Cronus again? Star and Star? Something like that? It was undecided.
Oh.
Oh, time and time. time.
Oh yeah, his names both mean time, which is just like, okay. Alright, buddy. Great naming scheme. Name yourself Time. Awesome theming.
I'm gonna be so for real. Saturn is literally not. Saturn can act. But telling him to make a character, I think he will go insane.
Yeah. Look, he's an actor. He is an actor. He's a good actor. And like, I'll say that again and again. He's a good actor. But other things, he struggles. Most people haven't had character name changes that I know of, just Tyler, Tinks, Saranceraptor, Cronus, Saturn, and probably Pikachu, TM. I see.
Man, Sarapta. Yeah. I've never watched any streams of his. I don't even know anything about this guy.
He's
except
on
that he's a... Exactly, that's the only thing I know of him. And that's it. And I just like his Vipine character a lot and how he acts with his Vipine character.
I still don't have 100 certain on Pika name yet. Yeah. And I keep getting just jump scared by new casting characters. Yup.
Listen, be happy that we have at least Captain. Did I say that?
That fucking name, I swear to God.
Wait, there are pirates in Arcadia? Oh my god. There's a
you mean
reason.
Clown Miser?
I have no idea what Clownwise is.
Clown's brother.
Ah,
Clown Pierce's older brother.
he has an older brother.
Yep. Clown has an older brother and younger siblings.
That's crazy. Unnamed god.
Yeah. Clown Miser appearing was not expected.
Right. Man. I still find it so
The unnamed
interesting
god
that
is such a silly story. I will tell it one day. Cool.
I still find it interesting how most adult characters in Atlas, at least on the skin, have like militaristic clothing, even though they are not even part
Even though
of
they're
military.
civilians, yeah. There's definitely like a cultural style.
Oh my god, I found a Ladeshek model!
A Vladishek the goat.
Look, it's 1 second. Look, it's Ladeshek! It's my friend!
It's the goat. It's the goat. Guys, it's the goat.
Wait, I'm uploading it 6 times. But yeah, as you can see, like the skin has a lot of militaristic clothing.
Yeah, I've seen like some of the pictures and stuff. Like, yeah, that's Vi's model.
Yeah.
It's very like military,
And-
even though Vi's character is like just a bartender as far as we know so
Exactly.
far, which we will probably find out more tomorrow during the Atlas stream.
I can't even attend it. It's 3 in the morning. Like, I'm not going to risk my sleep for that shit.
Yeah, don't do that to yourself.
Low key, I ain't doing that. Like, as I said, only like most childrens are like, or like younger adults slash children don't have like armor and civilian as clothing, except for like, of course,
The Pyrite, Athos, Elathea models were done by Ladeshek. Yeah.
yeah, my god.
Do we know who did Saturn's model for Cronus?
Bush.
Because I think the axe was done by Ladeshek.
Ladeshek, yeah, it was done by Ladeshek. I can remember that. His cape. Listen, we are not talking about his fancy ass looking ass cape. Capes are the most inefficient thing to wear in warfare, especially in hand-to-hand combat. Like, you can just pull on the cape.
Yeah, but
Bro,
Cape.
listen, our emperor is not made for combat, apparently.
Well, apparently he's pretty good at it though. Considering
good.
he killed the last monarchy. So clearly he's got some kind of good combat skills.
He's good at it, but I think he's just, his armor is just there to aura farm, not even to be efficient.
I mean, if it
Like-
scares the shit out of your enemies, does it really need to be the most efficient thing in the world?
No, it doesn't. That's the thing.
If
It
it
doesn't matter.
invokes terror, good enough.
Yeah.
I'm so looking for the Atlas. Yeah, Atlas is gonna be
Sick.
crazy.
Nick, you gotta tell me everything that happened, by the way.
I will.
Thank you very much, because I'm probably just going to sleep.
Yeah,
that
I'll
time.
tell whatever I can from the stream, because there's only so many streams I'm gonna be able to watch at a time.
I know what's coming, and I look forward to Harkon because I have no idea. Okay. Wait. Relatively thin Cern stands at 175 centimeters with brown hair. He wears an ill-fitting, oversized alien uniform with a star mask covering his face.
You're looking
Fucking
at Sir
overs-
Raptors.
Yeah. Fucking oversized military uniform is crazy, Mo. It's crazy. Ah, yes, the Warning Trader's cannon. Oh, clown. Clown. Okay, now I can see it. Yeah, Lady Maplewood. How old is 22? I do find it interesting how most rulers are kinda young.
Yeah, I think that might have to do with like the fact, like, let's see. We're gonna have I guess we're presuming right now that Verdantia is going to be losing its king and queen, since Katie is seemingly going to be the one in charge soon, and what we saw today was like 2 years in the past. So we're probably going to see like, you know, a lot of changes as things like go on.
Another crazy thing I do have to mention. Atlas has fucking clankers.
There's only one robot.
That's already enough. The only correct number is 0. No, I'm joking. I'm actually joking. I don't really care about that, but it's like, let me just look back. It's like interesting that Atlas has, or like that there's a person who owns a robot. A robota.
Yep, that robot is only 1 day old.
Also, another thing which is also very important to mention, it might be that Cronus is the oldest ruler out of the other 4 rulers. I forgot the 5th one actually. What the fuck?
Vi is going to kill me for going behind his back, conscious back so much and reaching out to the cast. Why would they do that? Why is that, Nubian?
What did you do, Nubian? What are you doing? Don't tell us that you're currently telling them all of very, very, very crazy
Maybe they should
theories.
make an Arcadia-specific box channel, maybe. But basically, Noob is like reaching out to various casts to get like different kinds of information for the wiki.
Hehe. Carfa. The current queen. What? The current queen of Carfa is 19 years old?
Yep. And
Okay,
Carlos'
so
queen is quite young.
Cronus is literally the oldest guy to govern his country. The oldest person.
Wiki team is supposed to go through project leads for info, but for really basic stuff, get info. Who made model skin, character pronouns, stuff like it, feels like waste will bug project lead for that. Yeah, that's fair. Look, if it's faster and gets information done quicker, sometimes it's easier to just go straight to the source.
Also, because I don't think the source would mind that.
Yeah.
Even though I don't think you will get a reply from one person. I'm not going to comment who that person might be. I would be incriminating myself more. Anyways. Still crazy that's Cronus is with 29 the oldest person to govern his country.
Yeah, of the current leaders, the cast has murdered 7 quit. Brennan actually talked to Saturn directly for Showtime. He did insult me. Yeah, he does that. He does that.
So far, he does that to you. I think he didn't do it to me because I was the first one to insult him back or to be sassy back to him.
But Hey guys, so the first time I ever fucking spoke to Saturn, it wasn't even in DMs. I was just fucking around and sitting in Conscious server, vibing in VCs, cause I'm funny like that. I'm a little guy and I like to sit in VCs. So I was sitting in the VC and eventually Saturn just pops in and is like, why? Why do you do this? What's wrong with you? And that's how I met this man. That's the first conversation I had.
Actually, the first conversation I had with Saturn was on Double Life, where the first thing he did was threaten my fucking soulmate that if he doesn't give him a villager or two, he would like just steal one. And I was at the time I was getting myself some food and I was on the toilet, so I wasn't there to shit talk him back. But when I returned and he was still arguing with my teammate, I quite literally went up to him. It was like the average loud chaos, the most regular loud ass chaos conversation ever. He literally left. I think I was just too stubborn for him. Or he just succeeded in what he wanted to do, but I don't think he got a villager from us.
Alright, anyway, here's
Just
currently the structuring. I think this is pretty interesting so far, like this kind of like outer wall, and then I'll like build the wall up a little bit, and then maybe I can put like a little parts of like a village or something in here, and like more parts of a village in here.
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah. Build's going pretty fun. Pretty fun so far. We're having fun. We're having whimsy.
Man. One thing I still don't understand. How the fuck does Kanji have a fucking airstrike? Kanji has an airstrike. That's his magical power.
Oh yeah, his power is just airstrike. That's funny. Athos is going to be a fascinating character. Like, so
Yes.
far, my theory is that he's from Kyonis, that his origin is from Kyonis, but we're gonna have to see. Like, whether he's from, like, Kyonis or from a different nation is gonna be, like, very interesting to have to, like, figure out.
I don't know his full backstory. Listen, that's fine. All we need to know is if he dies, Dalen can write his story. And then he dies. Rose actually like the. How did Rose even die?
Fall damage.
Like, yeah, how?
I don't think he, when it comes to, like, you know how, like, player models kind of work. Like, you can hide armor sometimes, at least with custom player models. But the thing that they're using is Figura. At least that's what Cersei uses, so I'm assuming that's what everyone is using. Tabbed into survival mode in midair, and his GPU died at the same time. Oh, I see.
Oh my god.
El Concha, big L, big L, big fucking
The worst
L.
thing is he said that line, that quote, and right afterwards he died.
Yep,
Like,
yep.
I'm sorry, but that's our main character. Remember?
Our main that's the main character, everyone. Enter promo moments. Oh right. Oh yeah. Hey Cass, so okay, for context, what Noob means by Ender Pearl moment is during the first KSMP stream for season 3 with Concha, his computer blue screened in the middle of lore. So like Concha's like computer wasn't used. I think it was like he wasn't used to running shaders. And you know they were using shaders and stuff for KSMP, and Concha, his computer crashed in the middle of lore. He pearls, he gets yeeted, his computer crashes, he missed an ender pearl throw, died, and then blue screened. I see. I don't think I was there at the stream when that happened, so yeah, I just know that his computer died. And that poor Link was just like, what the fuck do I do? What do you do? What do you do in that situation, even? Hey guys, I'm really excited to see what the fuck Gorb's character is gonna look like. Hey guys, I'm really excited for Gorb and Ivory's characters. Hey guys, I'm really excited for those two. Guys, I'm really excited for the Chaos Gods. There is not a third one. I don't know what you're talking about. There's only two. There's only two aspects. There's only two aspects of chaos. I don't know what what anyone else is talking about. Fake fucking news.
It's Gorbing time.
It's Gorbin time. Let's go.
I don't even know who Gorb is.
He's
I just
Peak.
know it's Gorb.
He's God's silliest experiment.
I really want to see what the Chaos Gods look like.
I really do too. I want to know. What do you
mean
you're in VC with Chaos right now? I mean...
Oh, you can't say that. It hasn't been confirmed yet. What the fuck?
What I mean... Well, you know I'm talking about the Arcadia gods, right? Just making sure. Seven aspects of chaos. No, there's only two. There's only two. There's only two, and it's Ivory and Gorb. It's Peak and Peak.
You know, it's Gorbing time.
It's God's silliest experiment and the most wonderful angel in the world. Haven't seen Art of the Characters yet? Their God write-up doc was fascinating. But I really want to know what the fuck Gorb's character looks like. Like, please, let me see what the bug looks like. Show me the bug. I need to study him under a microscope.
Hey, listen, Nick, let me just show you. I got inside info.
No, you don't. Lies. Lies.
Trust me. Give me
No,
one
I
second.
don't. There's a reason why their characters on the cast list and God page links some. There's a reason why their list and God page links somewhere. Interesting? What are you talking about, noob?
Oh, I have it open. Give me 1 second.
Uh-huh. That's lovely. Chaos. That's great.
Lip globe. Don't
God,
want
you
it to
didn't
a
click
child's
the link
body.
to the Chaos Gods? I think I've tried. I have. Let me go to my phone. Hang on.
Wait, I need to find one of the Chaos Gods, actually.
Take... Noob. What did you... What?
I can't even find them.
Go to
Where the fuck
Gods
are
or
they?
Arcadia. Hang on. Or Discord. Links. Ah, there it is. They're not on the nav box yet? Gods are 2.
Higher beings.
You should. At least as placeholders right now. That way you can at least edit it later.
Gods. Ah, now I see. Now make up the Chaos Pantheon. Gods in Arcadia are generally active and present in the world. Beyond occasional direct intervention within the world, gods are capable of choosing singular champions for further their goals. in the mortal world, granting it an immense power. The gods are also believed to be tied with nymph. Yep. Oh, silly reader, you think you're watching us? I am watching you. Nubian. Listen here.
Bro,
I am watching you.
bro, what the fuck? Don't do that. Ugh. Has Nick seen the page? I don't know, man. I think there might be something up with mobile. If you could send the link to me.
Wait. Here.
Come on, phone. Oh, it's like meta.
Yeah, they're metagaming us. We need. Wait. Marge, we need a stable fucking kingdom. You broke into his fucking room. Friend is a relationship. What are you talking about? Nuh-uh, yeah. You honor that twink-headed common?
God.
My ass on Jumbotron being homophobic? Oh,
Yep. I can't believe. What is it?
can we make that canon?
What? That. Also, the edit history page is interesting. To appear on our Wikipedia. Interesting.
Wait, I do want to see the wiki feed or like the edit history. Where I can find it. Recent changes. What has been changed? Magic. Okay. Live update. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, Super Nubian. Ex-local book collector. How did I get roped into this? I'm one of the 2 admins here. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. You guys should make a wiki page just with the sentence "help us." Repeatedly. Just spamming it. I can't wait for Atlas to fully just go into a war. Surely nothing bad will happen.
Surely not.
I'm looking at the camera right now. Wait, there's already gay people?
We don't have to face the closest is the alien invasion of the ocean example box. Yeah.
No, guys, that's a historically accurate event. I was there. My OC has taken part in that invasion. But he had to leave because he had to go home. His dog was barking. That's a crazy excuse, actually. His dog was barking, so he had to go home.
I need to think of like what kind of palette I want to use for this. I should probably look at the image references that I was looking at. Oh, my phone.
Secret losers. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Crazy gay people already on fucking Arcadia. Guys, the server has been open for only 1 day. 2 days, actually.
Well, 3 days technically, because if you want to include the tour.
Fine, 2 days.
Gay people were day 1. Faux.gif. Yep.
Who the fuck is in the Mori Discord here? Why do I see a kill emoji? Oh. I'm turning not homophobic because I'm not. The mod is not too Capcom messaged me, like, never logging on during lore again, embarrassed beyond belief. That's crazy. If only had I've only had Erica for a day and a half, but if anything happened to him, I would kill everyone in this room and then myself. Interesting. The prequels. Oh man, I can't wait to post my shit posts in Arcadia memes.
Oh yeah. It'll be legendary.
My emperor! Verdantia! Verdantia has said no to our request to come to our tea party. God fucking damn it! They've done it again! Damn these liberals in
Okay.
Verdantia!
Or should we call it a castle in here?
We might be dead.
I love throwing potion on my head, it's fun.
5 nights ago with Freddy? What? It's not 5 nights ago when we were with Freddy.
Chaos, what time is it for you right now?
3 in the morning, I'm going to sleep soon.
Yeah,
I'm watching
probably
this
do
last
that.
clip.
I think you need to go to bed. I think you need to go to bed.
Yeah, you might be right. I'm just
everything's-
watching the clips. In my defense, I can't do anything if the clips are already so stupid. Oh wait, let me look at art.
Let's see, it's
First
been
thing
about...
first.
it's been
Archer.
about 2 hours. I think it might be a pretty good time to go ahead and end stream.
Man, it's crazy that I said, oh yeah, I would be staying here for 1 hour. I stayed for 2 hours.
Yep.
The nice
Alright.
thing is, I have already brushed my teeth, so I can just immediately jump into my bed.
Hell yeah. Alright, well, I got some kind of progress done on stream. Not much, but some. Something got done. Amazing.
Exactly. And remember one thing. We at least now have 100 theories on how Atlas will operate in Arcadia.
Oh boy, do we. Alright, I'm gonna switch it to the ending stream screen, because I think it's about time to get wrapping up the stream. My throat's a little bit sore. Mute tab. Let's see, is there anyone who I want to raid? Is anyone that I know live? Nope. Alright. Good. Then I think I'm gonna go ahead and just end stream. Chaos, anything you'd like to say before everything?
Of course. Let me just pull up my standard chaos phrase. Opens the book. Remember, kids, if the government hurts you, we are here to help. Don't believe them. Thank you very much.
Alright. And with that, thank you all for coming to stream. I appreciate you all being here. I hope you all have a good night. And I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.